Is this the craziest season you've ever been a part of?
I must admit, yes. It has been pretty crazy, and through all the craziness and the different moving parts and moving pieces, I thought we did a good job of just staying together. I think the new group came in, and I like the way they've kind of come together the last 15 games of the season, and all that's behind us now, and I just want to look forward to going into the playoffs. The hardest part was just I think having to change 4 or 5 times offensively. I think now we're still really not up to speed where I want to be offensively. I think starting D Wade and D Rose, we totally changed our offense, and then when D Wade wanted to go to the bench, we kind of changed our first and second unit offense again. Then D Rose got hurt, we put Shump in, we had to change again. So that was pretty much the toughest part of just trying to coach the game and have a flow for the game, offensively. And I think it hurt us at times, but like I said, it was great that this team could just pull together and to finish the season with 50 wins, from where we started, and the last 15 games really pulling together and playing well.
And this, what makes you think that you will be good and able to overcome all this?
Well, I think having LeBron James, that's one factor, and Kevin Love. I think those two guys are all-stars. LeBron being the best player in the world, and be able to lead by example. And I think those two guys can, early on since they're starting the game, I think they can really set the tone, for our new guys that's coming in. So that's what gives me the confidence going into the playoffs.
What can you tell us about your initial thoughts of a first-round matchup with the Indiana Pacers?
Well, we get into that, in a couple of days, but, they're a team that beat us 3-1. We know they play fast. Oladipo, who's had an amazing year, and I think the biggest thing is Nate McMillan. I think, he definitely should be considered for Coach of the Year. When they traded Paul George and, they bought Oladipo and Sabonis and those guys in, they just said they would be, finish at the bottom of the East. And, they're 5th in the East, been playing well all season. And you got to really commend, Nate for what he's done with that team.
Who's changed more which team's changed more since last year's playoffs?